Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a kind of a makeup routine, but also a makeup review. I am just your average person who likes to try new things once in a while, and I have been influenced online to try some new Merit products. If you're not sure or familiar what Merit is, it's a new, kind of a new-ish makeup brand that kind of embodies minimalist and just simple, quick, and easy makeup. So I went ahead on the Black Friday sale and I purchased some. And so I thought we would do makeup together and I can just kind of give you my thoughts. I've been using the Merit now for about maybe a couple weeks and I'm really loving it, spoiler, but stay tuned if you just want to see how easy it is to apply in real time by somebody who is not necessarily a makeup guru. Okay, so I'm gonna zoom in here. So a couple disclaimers. One, I don't have good eyesight and I'm not wearing my glasses. I do have a mirror here. I might kind of reference it just to make sure it's blended. This isn't like a makeup tutorial. I'm not a professional. I am just somebody who doesn't like spending a lot of time on their makeup. And I'm also not using any intense lighting. I thought that this was best with natural bedroom lighting so that you can really see the product. So with those out of the way, let's go for it. So I am going to moisturize first because I didn't, and I do find sometimes I'm a little bit dry in here. I'm just using, this is not Merit, but I'm using the Superfood Air Whip Moisture Cream by Youth to the People. This is the little travel size. I actually was talking about this in one of my camping videos because I took it camping. I love this stuff. It's so easy to apply. It's just, it feels so good on the skin. So I'm gonna apply that quickly. And yeah, like I was saying, so Merit is really cool. They only have the minimalist, like a foundation stick, which is supposed to act as like the concealer and foundation. And I think that's really cool because like I said, as somebody who doesn't feel like they're particularly good at doing their makeup, but also somebody who doesn't want to spend a ton of time on makeup, but because I'm not super good at doing makeup, I find sometimes I overdo it. I put it on and I'm like, oh, maybe I'll just add a little sparkle, or maybe I'll just add a wing, and it ends up looking like my minimal makeup ends up looking like, whoa. So when you place an order with Merit for the first time, I bought this stuff on the Merit website, so not through Sephora. You get this like very fun makeup bag. Let me just do it up for you. And it ties. Look, it's like a corduroy and it's so soft and it's like the epitome of like nice and simple. It has the little branding on the inside. I thought that was just such a nice touch. With that being said, this is my skin. As you can see, I have some redness, the huge. So I'm gonna go in with the first Merit product. This is the Minimalist Perfecting Complexion Stick in the color Cream. I don't think that's gonna focus, it's very small. This is what it looks like. And this is the color here. It's just so cool. It has like a twist up and I just apply it to the skin. So I'm gonna do that in the mirror. I don't really know how to apply this properly. Look at that. I guess you could do like a cat face. I just kind of do it all over. I guess if you're somebody who just needs like a little bit of redness, you could do it there, but I need the whole 9 yards. Let's put that in there. And then I also went ahead and purchased the blending brush. Merit, look. And the whole idea of this, which, let me say, the whole idea of this is that there's just one makeup brush for everything. And while I'm a huge fan of that, it freaks me out. And I don't like how there's no cover on this brush. It is so soft, but there's no cover. And I wish there was. Would it have killed them to put a cover? So that's my one downfall. I will say with the complexion stick, it glides so effortlessly. It's like butter on your skin. So you don't need a ton of pressure or anything. But the one downfall on this, like I said, is the whole cap thing. So let's just blend that out. I'm gonna show you how easy it is to blend. Look. Like, it is so nice. It feels good. It is so blendable. That's the stuff. Let me tell you, makeup, I've said it once and I'll say it again, is so expensive. It's so expensive. So if you can find something that's like relatively, I say that, this is the Merit complexion stick, I think on Sephora for Canada. I mean, I bought this on a Black Friday deal on Merit, but on Sephora right now, I think it's $52 Canadian. But hey, if it works, if it's easy, if it's 2 steps in one, why not? So as you can see, look, it blends just, I'm not hardly putting any pressure on, and it just blends so effortlessly. And it, like I said, it just feels like a velvet on the skin. And yeah, that's easy peasy lemon squeezy. Like, it is so simple. I'll just make sure in the mirror that it's blended, which honestly, I think it is. Imagine I like look back on this like editing and I'm like, ooh. I mean, it's possible. But absolutely stunning. I just couldn't get over it. Like, I couldn't get over, because I am one of those people that I like a foundation with a pump, because if you dump it out on your hand, it gets everywhere. The pump gets messy. I never really know how much to do, because like I said, I don't want to look like I have caked on. But this is just perfect. So I'm gonna say that's blended. I am seeing a little bit of redness in here. So I would just go back in and maybe just like touch up little areas, but I really don't feel like I need it. And that's that. That's my foundation. As you can see, like, look how effortlessly that blends. It is so insane. I don't usually say that about makeup. And honestly, the only reason I tried this makeup in the first place was because everybody was raving about it, specifically Hilary Duff, and I just love her. I feel like where she's like a mom of 4, she's busy, she can pay for any makeup in the entire world. I mean, she has the means to do so, and she's choosing this. And it wasn't sponsored. And sometimes nowadays, it's extremely hard to find non-sponsored content where people legitimately have nothing to gain. Gorgeous. And then it's weird that there's no cap for this. Merit, if you ever see this, a cap, please. Please and thank you. Beautiful. Okay, next up we have, now I'm not a contour person. Never really have been, never really will be, but I'm gonna try to be. This is the Bronze Bomb in the color Quince, but here it is. Beautiful. And check it out. Again, it's just a bronzing stick that is so buttery. It's a twist up. I don't need to twist it yet. And I literally have been doing one, and this is because I watch all those like girlies do it on the internet. I don't actually know anything about this. And I have been kind of following it down to give me that chiseled look. Whether that works or not, who's to say? And I haven't been like doing any of those fancy words of what people say. I've just been blending it right away with the same brush. That I know, shocker. You're probably wondering, like, the same brush? That's what I thought. I was like, the same brush. But yeah, no, same brush. It's a thing. Okay, so we're gonna go for that skeleton look. Oh yeah. Remember? I don't know if they still do that, but like the contoured. Blend up here, give that little sun-kissed zhuzh in the middle of winter. Gosh, we love a zhuzh, don't we? Blendy, blendy. I mean, that's as good as any. I think it's as good as we're gonna get. So, love that. Next, we're gonna move on to, now I didn't buy any of the blush, mainly because on the website, mainly because I just had bought a blush and I didn't feel like I needed one. Now I want one. So to be continued on that, maybe on an update after I've used Merit for a while. But the blush looked really pretty. This is what it looks like here. I'll insert a little picture so you can see it. And I think it's kind of a multifaceted, like you can put it here, you can put it on your cheeks, you can put it on your lips, you can put it like on your highlight. There's a million different ways you can wear it. I just didn't purchase any. So that being said, the blush that I have in my bag currently because I'm trying to be a creamy minimalist girly. I love that I'm blind, so I'm like looking through it. So of course I have the Blush Please Glow Play Cushiony Blush by MAC in the color Blush Please right here. I've showed this before. I really love this. And I have the Tower 28 Beach Please Buildable Luminous Color for Cheeks, Lips, Tap 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 Blend in the color Magic Hour. I think today I'm just gonna do this one. They're so similar. This one's probably a little bit more pinky. They're very similar though. And I've been liking the Tower 28. I have a weird thing about applying makeup with my fingers directly. I don't know why. I'm gonna do it here. So I've just been putting this in. It just seems so weird to me. And maybe that's why, see look, so this stuff just goes on very like stark. You kind of look like clown vibes. So I've been putting it on quite like liberally because then I kind of buff it out with the same brush, the Merit brush. My No Cat Boy, okay? And then same brush, I've been using the Merit one and I just buff that in. Buffing it in. And so I think I need a little bit more on this cheek. So I'll pop it in again. And the only reason I haven't been applying it directly with a brush is because I'm afraid of like ruining the brush. That's the one thing about using one makeup brush for everything, is I feel like, well, that will just like ruin my brush if I apply it directly. So I haven't been. I don't know if you can. I also don't know how much you should be washing it. So I bought this, like I said, 2 weeks ago, this brush, and I haven't washed it yet. I don't know, it's weird. And I'm like using the same brush for everything. Yeah, I think that looks okay. I think it looks like I have like a white center here, but I think that's just a combination of the lighting. Let's hope anyways. So that's that. Next for eyebrows, I do have, so Merit does have an eyebrow pencil. I didn't buy that either because I had just bought one. I use the CoverGirl Ultrafine Brow Pencil in the color Rich Brown 705. So this is it here. And I use this because I feel like it's a pretty decent dupe for the Anastasia Beverly Hills. And I just brush through. I don't have really sweet brows like some girls have. Like some people out there have like stunning brows. I don't. I have very like regular old brows. So I'm gonna go do these quickly. I just do like little strokes as most of us do. And I'm gonna go do that quickly and then I'll be right back. So that's all done. I just brush it through now with the brush. You know what, for the $10 that this CoverGirl costs, it's so worth it to me. Like, I've been using this for the last like couple years. Never steered me wrong. Now, I know that this isn't really like a minimalist kind of thing. Look, my eyebrows look so dark. But I did purchase with Merit once again. I purchased their volumizing pomade for their eyebrows in the color dark brown. This is it here. Their packaging is so simple and so pretty. This is really nice. So it's like a colored gel. You have to take quite a bit of it off, like this. And I've just been brushing through like so. And I find with this product, a tiny bit goes a really long way, which I'm gonna be honest, I love nowadays, so. And that is pretty well it. With this little like minimal makeup kind of moment, I haven't been wearing mascara and I'm not gonna wear mascara today either. What I have been using for mascara is I didn't buy the Merit one. I've been using the Maybelline New York Lash Sensational in Sky High. And this is just in the color like black, I think. Black is black. And I love it. It is really good. It makes them look beautiful. I just don't feel like wearing mascara today. I've been really trying to lay off of it. That's pretty well it. I guess I do have this, which I can use. This is the, gosh, let's see here. Translucent Setting Powder in Celestial Light by Laura Mercier. I like this one. I find it a little bit highlighting, so that's kind of what I'm gonna use it for. So I'm just gonna dip. I have a different brush for this just because, you know, I don't wanna get that one full of just like highlighter. So I'm just gonna put a little bit on the tips of my cheeks. And this is a setting powder, but it has that like very like luminous sparkle to it. And I really don't, I mean, I wanna look like a Christmas tree, but I'm like nervous to. And that's it. So I'm just gonna lightly set my under eyes, and that's pretty well it. I also have, I keep saying that's pretty well it. That's pretty much it. No. I also have the Sephora makeup setting spray. I need a new one of these, but I think I might just go with like Fix Plus because MAC makes a really good one. I mean, that's a holy grail, really. And that's it. Everybody just goes back to my makeup bag. Oh, I have one more product to show you. She gets tied up and then that's it. So last but not least, this is not really a Merit makeup beauty product, but it is something that I've been using and I'm not ashamed. So I am 34 years old. I have a few gray hairs coming in, not ashamed. And I didn't want to dye my hair like with the root touch-up stuff because I do get my hair done and I just didn't really want to get into that vibe. So I bought this. This is the Clairol Root Touch-Up. Apply powder to dry, styled hair, hold hair against head and press powder into roots or eyebrows using precision brush. So this is it. There's the little directions on the back. And this is what it looks like. I mean, it's really cool. So what you do is you take your precision brush. I've just been picking up a little bit of the product, tap, tap, tap. And then I've just been applying it over any gray areas. Tap, tap, tap. I already put a little bit on. And then I've just been kind of zhuzhing. And it smells good and it works in a pinch. I don't know if you would do it on if you were really gray, but for those little stragglers that pop in, it's been fine. So here's the finished makeup. Just really simple. Now we're gonna do that up. And that's it. That is my easy minimalist makeup using mostly Merit products, which again, I'm really loving. I wish that brush had a cap on it, but overall, 10 out of 10. I'll probably do another little zhuzh in a little bit, maybe 3 months or so, and let you know did the products last? The foundation, the minimalist stick, how many uses did I get out of it? Because that is all part of the equation. If it's $52 Canadian plus tax, if I only get 10 uses out of it, that's a lot of math. No, but that is expensive. It's $5 a use or whatever it ends up being. To me, that's not worth it. So let's wait and see. Let's see how she wears. Right now, the wearability of this is so easy, so glowy. I love it. So, all that being said, thank you so much for watching. If you are like me and you're I don't know, Britt, I don't really like makeup, I hear you. We don't need to wear makeup. Sometimes it just gives us a little spruce up. And I do think in this case, this is a pretty easy no makeup look, a true no makeup look. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe. I would love to have you, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.